I want to talk about what happened to me over Memorial Day. I have been waiting all weekend to tell you about it, and finally I get to tell you. And
well, this just in, you do not have to tell everyone when you're on a juice cleanse. It is not required by law, and the juice cleanse works just as well if you don't tell people about it or about how your body feels while you're on it. So once again, you do not have to tell everyone about your juice cleanse. We now return you to regularly scheduled programming.
Well, I'm sorry for that interruption. I'll tell you about what I did later on. I assume you've all heard of IKEA, right? Okay. Well, if you don't know, IKEA is a Swedish word that means, where does this screw go? And there's a marriage therapist in California who's sending people to IKEA for couples therapy, and she says it helps couples learn how to communicate and compromise. She even recommends that couples put together their furniture naked, which is, yeah, just wait till you get home, I say. So it turns out that other businesses are trying to take advantage of this, and they're offering to help people work out their issues. This is a new commercial that I saw.
Life is full of big choices. Finding the right partner, settling down and having a family. But what if you aren't sure you're ready for kids? What if only one of you wants children? How do you get on the same page? That's where we can help. Come to Chuck E. Cheese. One visit to your local Chuck E. Cheese and you'll absolutely never ever want children. Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid can be a kid. A kicking, screaming, crying kid.
People that don't have kids were laughing harder at that than the people who have kids. All right, now I can tell you what happened to me over Memorial Day. It was Sunday evening, and Portia and I were...
This just in, Jared Leto is the only man who looks good with a ponytail. If you are wearing a ponytail and your name is not Jared Leto, you may want to look into a new hairstyle. Once again, breaking news here, male ponytails are only attractive on Jared Leto.
Oh, boy, I'm sorry for that interruption. That will not happen again, and I'll tell you about my Memorial Day just in a minute. But here's something else I want to tell you about. Google just announced a new feature. You can download your entire Google search history. Don't ask me how, but right now on these blue cards, I have the last thing that everyone in my audience Googled, and I'm sure you wouldn't mind if I share this with the world. So first we have this person right here, and she Googled how to bribe your way to the front row. And here's this woman. She Googled how do I Google something? And there's this guy. And he Googled Josh Groban, #1 fan. When will Josh Groban be on Ellen? How can I look more like Josh Groban? Finally, there's this man here. And he Googled what to do when you have a crush on your boss. That's sweet. I love you too. Andy, do we have time to tell? I want to tell my story about what happened over the Memorial Day weekend. Do I have time?
Barely. Quickly, if you do it quickly.
All right, so how long do I have? Like, just...
30 seconds. Just tell the story.
Okay, well, maybe it's like a 40-second story, so I'm saying... Okay, well, I know, that's why I'm asking you if I have enough time. Okay, well, okay, but don't interrupt me if I'm telling it and say... All right, like I said, it was Sunday.
This just in, hiking is just walking. It's not better than walking, it's the exact same thing. But once again, hiking and walking, there is absolutely no difference. Although hiking does sound better on your Tinder profile. And now return you to regular programming.
We'll be back.